Alright, hello, welcome to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. This will be the final episode that I am recording on Thursday, the 15th of September. This won't go out and upload until all the way on Friday, the 23rd of September. So this is going to be 8 days in advance that I'm recording this, ladies and gentlemen. So it's I'm going to be way behind current events. So if anything's happened mad in the world, then that's why I've not really documented it or talked about it. I'll probably do the double uploads for Saturday and the double uploads for Sunday as well before I go down to England, and then we'll be sorted for the week after. So, before more episodes tomorrow, but obviously you won't know that because it'll be the usual YouTube schedule. So, today we've got a game against Arsenal. If you didn't see the last episode, we took on West Ham in the Premier League at Old Trafford, and we got a nice little 2-0 win against them to secure top spot for another match week at the very least. Looking at the table before we head into this, we have got 1 point ahead of Chelsea and 2 points ahead of Man City. Chelsea will play, who did they play today? Everton, and Man City will play Spurs. So I'm really hoping Spurs can do their duty and beat Man City like they always do. I'm really hoping Chelsea can somehow slip up against Everton, because God knows we need these points against Arsenal, and if we slip up against Arsenal, it invites both Chelsea and City straight back into the title race. The problem with last year's in Season 2 was Liverpool were top for too long. We could never get a grasp on them and stay ahead of them. So what we need to do is keep as many points on the board as we can to stay ahead of the chasing pack, like what Liverpool were doing to us last year. And we should be good for the Premier League, but I mean, we've still got a long way to go, so by no means are we good in any way. I'd just like to get as many points as I can and keep away from the chasing pack as I can. We'll go to the press conference.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll start taking questions now.
I mean, we're top of the table. Plenty of games left. Real 6-pointer at the top against Arsenal. I know that. We need to fucking stay on task, on target, and not lose focus. Our best would be anybody. I've got 1 hour 10 to record this episode, because I need to be going in about an hour 10. So, obviously, we should be able to do it in plenty of time. The opposition will be worried about you. We'll just prepare properly.
Okay, guys, we'll be wrapping up now. Thank you for attending.
Before we do go into this game, I know we had a little bit of news about McTominay's growth. 88. He is insane. Look at this. Look at these stats now. He hit an 88 last episode, and we've got him on our development plan, which will hopefully see him hit 89 before this career mode's out. I know it says, I'll show you the development plan actually before we go in. I don't usually do a lot of this because it doesn't really matter too much for 3-season career mode, but I'll show you. Development plan. We've got him on a ball-winning midfielder now because that is the shortest one. I wonder if changing his position would make him go up another level quicker. It doesn't. He's perfect where he is. But also, I want to check over here if we can do anything about Donny. I know he's 86 and that's mental for him. But I want to see if we can push him up even that little bit further. Playmaker 63, box-to-box 63. I think we already did Donny van de Beek recently to try and get him towards 87, so that's probably why it's on 63 weeks. His playtime, he's not happy with his playtime. We're trying to fit him and Bellingham in. Bellingham doesn't really care too much about his playtime, so we maybe give Van de Beek a bit more opportunity. Although he did start that last game against West Ham and grab a goal for us. Speaking of which, a nice segue into this. Van de Beek scores in Manchester United's 2-0 win over West Ham. Van de Beek managed to get his name on the score sheet. Manchester United's 2-0 win against West Ham United. Club news. Plenty of football, just the job for Upamecano. We've read this about a lot of players at this point, but we'll go through it anyway. Why not? Many top players can get unsettled and disgruntled. No, actually, no, we're not going to read it again because I've read it so many times. But Deo Meccano is happy to have a lot of game time. I can guarantee it'll be like another intriguing Premier League encounter. So it's the same spiel for that as well. I wish it'd switch it up a little bit sometimes, but we will take on Arsenal at the Emirates today. It is going to be problematic, but it would be fun if there was no problems, would there? We're going to go strong, obviously. We do have a game in 4 days against Bournemouth. We have to keep that in mind. But again, in the nicest, most respectful way I can say this, it's Bournemouth. We're going to keep this back four as it is. Mazraoui's had a couple of starts now. He's a little bit happier. And we're going to have a Kimi start today, though. Mazraoui has started to pass two, so changing the Kimi there. McTominay, Bellingham. Do I keep with the one striker? Or do I go for two? I think we're going for two today. I know that might piss Fernandes off a little bit, but we're going for two today. McTominay, Bellingham, Alexander, Fernandes, Rashford, Osimhen. Yeah, I don't think we can change that too much. Rashford's now an 89 as well, by the way. Get him to 90 before the end of the career mode. That'd be fucking mental, to be fair. Taking a look now at the captaincy. We have got Fernandes as captain, haven't we? We do. Alright, so seeing the squads now before we go into this one. A bit of tiredness creeping in for Arsenal. We've got a bit of tiredness as well, but not by any means as much. At the Emirates Stadium, it will be Simon in goal for Arsenal. Martinez and Holding as the fullbacks, interesting choice. With Holding as the captain, even more interesting choice. White and Tomiyasu as the centre-backs. Gakpo left mid, Saka right mid. Milinkovic, Savic and Brozovic as the centre midfield options. Erdegaard at cam. And then Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front. As for Manchester United, Donnarumma in goal, Cucurella and Hakimi as the fullbacks, Guardiola and Upamecano as the centre-backs, McTominay and Bellingham as the centre midfielders, McTominay CDM, Bellingham centre mid, of course, just a little bit further forward. Fernandes, Cam, Alexander also Cam, Rashford up front alongside Osimhen, probably our best strike partnership. But actually, we're not going to do that. I know I said I wouldn't be a nostalgia merchant, but I do want Ronaldo. And Osimhen didn't really do that well in the last game, so it's a proving ground for him a little bit. It's not going to be anything serious because, I mean, it's not the end of the world. We did beat West Ham, but Osimhen hasn't really been hitting the same as he hit last season. But we'll see how it goes today, and without any further ado, we'll get into the game here at the Emirates. It's a big, big game. Full focus required, which means my cables can't tangle because that would retract my focus. Penalties. It's been a while since I've done one of these because I've not done it for a couple of days. Well, probably since yesterday, to be honest, because I'm bulk recording these episodes. I'm not trying, by the way. I'm using one hand literally to try and do it while I drink water with the other hand. I didn't even aim at the target and hit the target. FIFA, by the way.
It is a fixture with echoes from history. Certainly we're talking about two of the most successful teams in the game with such passionate sets of supporters. All the live action from the Emirates coming up next. It's Arsenal against Manchester United.
It's a big game feel for Season 3, Episode 21.
And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward
just as well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why I'm bulk recording so much, go way back now to Season 3, Episode 10, and it will give you the lowdown.
Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should
DCL,
we see from him in this game?
a brace in the last match he played in.
He was brilliant last time out, scored a couple of goals, but it was his general play as well that was excellent. Coming short to receive the ball, making runs in.
Last time we played Arsenal, they ruined us.
And I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
In a match I'd rather forget. Fortunately, the man who was partly at fault for that scoreline is now at Everton, so he's no longer involved with the club.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic plays alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
We've got rather a strong bench to Arsenal, to be fair. I'll give him that. I don't know why it's got McTominay ahead of Bellingham when it's actually Bellingham ahead of McTominay, but don't question things you don't want the answer to, I guess. Smile. So we're going to kick off proceedings here at the Emirates. Can we get another win? Can we keep ahead of the chasing pack of Chelsea and Manchester City? Chelsea face Everton today, Manchester City face Tottenham, so I'm hoping points dropped in both of those fixtures for both of those teams. Although Everton do have Dean Henderson in between the sticks, so Chelsea probably will win. Bellingham gets caught early, gets unfazed by it, however, and then passes it to the wrong player, so maybe he was a little fazed by it. All 11 players are in their own half. Could we give him a bit of time to move, give us a bit of space. Alexander, way out of position. That's okay. Bellingham. Fed it in to Osimhen. On one more to Alexander. Tried to take the shot with the weak foot. Not where I wanted it to go, but fuck it. Okay, yeah. It's not where I wanted it to go. I thought I might as well take the shot on just for the hell of it.
Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Yeah, I didn't really hit that the way I wanted to hit that, to be honest.
Milinkovic-Savic.
There is one thing. I think Ronaldo has to have some kind of appearance in a Champions League final. Maybe I drop him a bit more throughout the season, but he has to at least appear in a Champions League final. I think the captain for that I will decide on the day. But don't be surprised if it is McTominay. One of the best players I've used this game, and I think he might have the armband for Champions League final. But we'll figure that out if we get there. We have to get there first. If we don't get there, then fuck. But we've already made it anyway. We've already won it once.
Played over. It's away completely.
Bellingham heads it away from holding. It's going to come to Ødegaard. I want it to be Fernandes there, but it switched me to someone else for no reason. Bellingham gives it to Ronaldo.
This might be ideal for the counter.
Now, that is pure stupidity from me. But that's pure stupidity from them. Alexander. No, you've actually got to be fucking kidding me with this game sometimes. This game has to be like pranking me occasionally, right? I ain't just... Fernandes intercepts that pass back. Ronaldo to Osimhen. That's a ball and a half from Cristiano. Osimhen can't get through though. But Bellingham can! It's not even Bellingham, it's Alexander. Finlay Alexander. His shooting has come along impressively. His whole game has come along impressively. I thought it was Bellingham in for his sixth there, but it's another goal for Finlay Alexander. And we lead at the Emirates.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure.
That was a dream of a ball from Ronaldo to Osimhen. Osimhen held it up perfectly for one of the men to come in. I thought it was Bellingham. It actually was Alexander, who controls it quickly and then just absolutely slams it past Unai Simon. I believe that's number 4 in the league now. But Finlay Alexander causing quite the ruckus on that right side. A lot of assists this season and 4 goals as well. He ain't fucking around. He's here to prove himself. So far, he has done exactly that.
And they know they need to stop him.
Bukayo Saka keeps in and tackled by Cucurella, who falls over. Then I can't switch to Gvardiol for a month of Sundays, as you saw there. What an interesting bit of play. What an interesting bit of gameplay. I just want to know how Cucurella falls over here. I don't think Bukayo Saka is much stronger unless he's put his strength stats up. He's definitely kept it in. That actually, should we check this VAR this? But I'm pretty sure he has, obviously. Oh wait, has he? Yeah, he has. It's not gone over the whole line. But I'm just curious about how Kukurea goes in for a tackle. Did his foot go over the ball? Don't tell me it went through. Oh, for fuck. It kind of did, I think. It's interesting looking at this in depth. It kind of does, you know, but not really to an extent where it has done before. It's probably your best angle. It kind of does. It's not as bad as Ronaldo's one of the previous games. It will be a corner to Arsenal ultimately. After Kukurea couldn't stand up to make a tackle on Bukayo Saka. Gakpo to deliver.
Over it comes. Well, he dealt with that ball.
Meccano heads clear only as far as Benjamin White.
Calvert-Lewin. This could level it.
And Odegaard, it's great moving from Arsenal, to be honest. It was brilliant moving the ball around, and Odegaard has shot that in the perfect top left. Shit like that I won't argue about. Good goals I won't argue about. It's just when it comes from bullshit I'll argue about. They've played it around really well and not closed them down properly. Odegaard should have been marked a bit better by Meccano. It's a great shot by Donnarumma, or past Donnarumma, by Odegaard. Not stoppable. And it is 1-1 here at the Emirates. Van Alexander's goal cancelled out by Martin Odegaard of Arsenal. We're too busy keeping our eye on Calvert-Lewin because he was braced in the previous game that we didn't keep our eye on Odegaard. Bellingham, Ronaldo, Fernandes, to Ronaldo again. Alexander, will he get to that? He should. Switches it to his left, towards Ronaldo. It's cleared. Well, as far as Meccano's come very far forward for that one. Jude Bellingham, it bounces to Ronaldo. I did want to pass it off behind me, but I couldn't get the pass off in time. Oh, fuck.
All hands on deck.
Okay, it's gone to Holding rather than Saka, which is interesting. But now we can counter because there's no Rob Holding at right back. Ronaldo doesn't get the ball for whatever reason. And it's kept in by Bukayo Saka. He's done a good job of that today.
Arsenal pushing forward with options available.
Should be a Kimmy's, and it will be a Kimmy's. Interesting positioning though by our defence. Not really sure why they're positioned like idiots, but see when I run towards you, Alexander. I want you to make the run, mate.
Well, he likes to run at them.
How's he meant? Through to Ronaldo. Can't take on Benjamin White on that occasion. I wonder if dropping Ronaldo back a bit to maybe a centre forward will be better for him. Kind of a support rather than an actual striker. Odegaard's done quite well there, but it will be another corner to Arsenal after the tackle from Bellingham. We've not heard anything from the Man City or Chelsea games, so I'm assuming that nothing's happened. Martin Odegaard will whip this in for the Gunners.
And now the delivery.
Donnarumma punches away. Only as far as the Norwegian again for a second time of asking, will he deliver it in? No. But Calvert-Lewin has absolutely mishit that. Under pressure, intense pressure I believe by Meccano there. And Calvert-Lewin unable to find the target for Arsenal. I'll be glad after this bulk recording to have a week away from FIFA, because that is the plan. Obviously I'll be nearly at the end of the week by the time this video comes out, but we're going to have this break. Hakimi, I guess Alexander doesn't want to do the run, and then Hakimi will do it instead. I've passed that earlier. I'm pissed now because not only that, I mean Gakpo has a full run on this side now, but I passed it earlier. We come to Gvardiol. It should have just been left to run through to Donnarumma, really, but I wasn't 100% that Odegaard wouldn't get there, is what I'm trying to say.
Victor Osimhen.
Osimhen try to find Ronaldo, but Ronaldo's run the stupid side of a defender. Hakimi a good tackle. Alexander to Bellingham. Into Ronaldo. Osimhen. And Ronaldo again. He's left that for nobody.
Well, possession ceded.
Cucurella tries to get there, but it's not going to happen. And now it might be room on the right here for Arsenal to attack us. Odegaard's been a little problem today. Calvert-Lewin hit the post. I thought for the life of me that he'd missed it anyway. I wasn't worried, and then it hit the post. I was like, oh, Fernandes didn't want to release the ball on time. All right, no problem.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails.
Nice little 1-2 that was intercepted. The 2 was intercepted by Upamecano, but it would have worked nicely had it worked. Obviously, that didn't make any sense what I just said, but you get one point. Alexander wanted to pass that off, but you just haven't done. Gakpo could beat Hakimi here. 3 minutes of added time at the end of this first half. Upamecano gets away from Odegaard, and Bellingham will bring it clear, hopefully for half-time, but I don't trust this game, to be honest with you. Bellingham could send Osimhen through here. Tomiyasu closes down well, and that should be the break. Keyword is should be. I need some time to think. I need some time to breathe. First of all, why is it not the break once it gets to the half-time or to the halfway line? That's about 3 minutes. But also this. It just, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Saka has tried to pass this backwards. It's been intercepted by Cucurella all the way to fucking Calvert-Lewin, has it, yeah? Who knocks it to Odegaard. Odegaard gets around Gvardiol. It's played across the Gakpo for 2-1. But, like, it's shit like that that's going to cost us the Premier League. Gakpo gives Arsenal the lead 4 minutes into a 3-minute added time, where the whistle should have been blown at the halfway line because it had hit 3 minutes by then. But not only that, the fact that Cucurella has tackled it all the way to them to score, pretty much. Oh, this game, sometimes. I just wonder why I don't put my head through a wall. I'm just going to pass this for half-time. It's only the second goal of the season for Cody Gakpo. Just going to pass this for half-time. I'm in absolute disbelief. Can someone explain the fuck to me why we're 2-1 down? Odegaard's goal, yeah, sure. That's so stupid.
And that's one of the reasons they're losing here.
I've tackled with Cucurella and it's gone all the way over there, has it?
Well, it might well be a game to save
Game hurts my brain.
Manchester United.
The game hurts my brain. At half-time then, it's 0-0 between Aston Villa and Leicester. Liverpool leading Brighton 1-0 and Leeds drawing 0-0 with Southampton. We are 2-1 down to Arsenal at the Emirates. One goal I'll happily accept as good. The other goal I am the most confused person in the world about. Just put my phone back on charge and we'll move on. There we go. Sometimes it wants to charge, sometimes it doesn't. Match facts. Let's take a look at the halftime stats and see if Arsenal deserve it. Yes. Okay, fair enough then. 58 to 42 in terms of possession for us. 6 shots to 3 for Arsenal. 2.8 expected goals to 1.3 for the Gunners as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's just the way that it's gone in. I can't argue that they deserve it. If I've tackled Cucurella and it's gone looping all the way over to Calvert-Lewin, who will win the header because he's Calvert-Lewin, and then play it off to Odegaard, who knocks it across the Gakpo. It was a good bit of finishing, to be fair. It was a good bit of work to get the goal, but it's just the fact that Cucurella has more or less tackled it to them, which has kind of thrown me off. Alexander's got to take on Lisandro Martinez here, although I'm not envious at all. We've seen him play this season so far for Man United in real life. We'll lose our heads here. Maybe a goal down, but let's not lose our heads here. Long shot attempt, blocked. Ball was still go to Arsenal until now. Hakimi. Bellingham. Alexander. Like, I'm not jealous of him today. He's got to face Sandro Martinez. How does he read that? What the fuck? Oh.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good.
Hang on, Stuart, look at this. And he's missed it.
Could have been to all. That was a big mistake from Unai Simon there to play it to Ronaldo. And the build-up, how quick was that build-up? Alexander couldn't find the bottom left though, unfortunately. It's still 2-1 to Arsenal for now. And the thing is, even if we do drop points here, no offence to Bournemouth again, we do have Bournemouth next. Bellingham doesn't win the header. So press Brozovic should put a foot in, but it didn't matter. Kukureya won't tackle Saka on that occasion for whatever reason. That will be a tackle from Hakimi, and then the ball will go straight back to the... I was about to pause and get angry because it had gone in, but I've just noticed it hasn't gone in. What is this though? Again. I'm launching it, and it's just done another one of stupid little passes. It's blocked by my teammate, and then Gakpo... Oh, that's a... Right. That's insane. This could be a potential save of the season candidate. Gakpo meets that beautifully. Off the knee of Donnarumma onto the post, and it bounces away. Bruv, I tell you right now, if that had been 3-1, I would have cried. And it's going to be a corner for Arsenal. Fucking hell, man. What a save from Gigi Donnarumma. But how the fuck it's got into that situation in the first place once I've literally played a strong pass with Meccano, and it's just on the weakest pass of all mankind in my own 18-yard box. I have no idea. Odegaard to deliver.
And there's the delivery.
If you will, to Kukureya. Very nice of you. Take that. Counter on for Manchester United. Kukureya. Picking back very quick. Aussie man. Into Bruno. All he needs to do is turn his man. And the counter attack could work. Fuck off, man. Simon.
He reacted so quickly there.
I think we need Rashi on at some point. I don't know when, but we need him on at some point. I don't know if it'll be for Alexander. Because Alexander's had a good game today.
So making the substitution now.
Gunner's making a substitution though. Marcelo Brozovic coming off, I believe. Thomas Partey it is. 31 minutes for Arsenal to see this out. 31 minutes for us to try and get a goal. If Meccano does not win the header. Bellingham shoots it straight against Odegaard, and it could be counter now for Arsenal. We may have fucked up here. I think I've just been tackled by one player as well. Hakimi will get there before Gakpo, thankfully. Good Meccano to Bellingham. That was for Alexander, but we'll move on because it actually went to my player for once. Bellingham pushing further forward. Aussie men. Arsenal defending hard here, man. Ronaldo. I can't get fucking through because there's no attacking options and everyone's defending for Arsenal. Hakimi gets away from Calvert-Lewin. And then pass it to them. Although Aussie men has won it back for us. McTominay. I miss having these wide players, you know. Fernandes. Ronaldo. Fernandes blocked. Bellingham can't find a fucking way through, cunt! I've chopped the cup with Ronaldo. I don't even care. It's going to be booking for CR7, but it's doing my head in. They're defending with everyone. If Meccano apparently doesn't outstrength Gakpo, I must have misread the fucking terms and conditions about outstrengthening people in this game, man. Good tackle from Bellingham. If Meccano's starting to have enough of this fucking Arsenal team. Aussie men. Out to Alexander. Milinkovic-Savic has an injury. That's the least of my problems. Aussie men is there. And Aussie men has equalised. Thank fucking God. We've left the gap finally and we've broken through it. What a fucking difficult breakthrough we
Well,
had
just
to have
look at this
there.
again. The speed
But
of
it is
counter-attack
finally
so
a goal. I
impressive.
think I'm going to bring
And
off
the finish
Ronaldo
is
for
just as good.
Rashford.
That's an excellent goal.
Not for Benzema. Sorry, Benzema. I'm going to bring off Ronaldo for Rashford, however. Benzema might get a start against Bournemouth, because why the fuck not? And Donny will freshen it up in the midfield with Bellingham. Victor Osimhen equalises for us. And we've got 20 minutes to get the 3 here. But so do they. And they deserve it more. So
And
it's going to be a grandstand finish at the Emirates. Bellingham and Ronaldo coming off. Rashford and Donny coming on.
So underway again, and it's a story of
Will we
parity.
see a
2
winner
goals
from
apiece in
either
this
team
one.
today? If it's gone on basis of play, it deserves to be Arsenal. But I've lost a lot of games I've deserved to win in the past.
Played into the centre.
So I will not be surprised if we do win this one. We want Gino to make up for those.
Now, I believe there's
Fernandes
been a
tackled,
goal in
doesn't
the
lose the ball though.
league.
Rashford,
Has the details.
Osimhen. Alexander's gone too central for a run there. Rashford, there's Alexander.
Alex with
Turned the wrong way.
as ever.
Ben White, or sorry, Lisandro Martinez delivers with it.
How can they counter clinically?
That's offside.
Chance for him to get in behind, maybe. And he's in the clear.
Oh, sorry.
Just
I'll say it
cleared
again,
away in the
linesman.
nick of time.
Saka's bottled that big time, by the way. He could have just cut in and taken a shot, and I thought it was offside. I could have sworn it was offside. Donny to
Victor
Osimhen. Alexander's had
Alexander.
trouble with Lisandro Martinez today. He gets past him on this occasion, does he? Does he? He does.
He made
Ben
it
White's
simple,
coming in to
really.
fucking back up, and I can't switch to Van de Beek for who knows what reason. I'm trying to get him involved with tackle. Now Kimi's that position.
Gakpo. And with the teams
And now for some reason
together,
Dale's come out of position as well.
Chasing and chasing that winner.
Arsenal and United both wanting the 3 points here. It would be more beneficial for Arsenal in their top 4 race.
Cross into the
But for
middle.
us, we want to win the Premier League and we need the points where we can get them. Benzema for Alexander? I don't think so. Alexander's playing the full 90 and maybe having a break against Bournemouth. Not really.
And time for the change.
He's had good and bad patches today as Alexander, but he's been struggling with Lisandro Martinez. Calvert-Lewin coming off for Balogun. If you want the goal, you don't really bring Balogun on, but I'm pretty sure he scored in that infamous defeat to Arsenal last season, so I'm not going to comment too much.
Oh, he's given the
Do-
ball away unnecessarily.
Okay, you know, yeah, that's fair, because of the Cucurella thing.
It's going to be United's free kick.
And it's going to be a free kick as well. Ben White getting a warning here.
Well, he was flirting with trouble, but the referee has decided not to hand out a yellow card. Time for a change then.
You know what, fuck it, why not actually, fuck it. Sambi Lukonga's coming on from Milinkovic-Savic, so... I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but fuck it, gives Benzema minutes. Keeps him happy. Finlay Alexander coming off, Karim Benzema coming on. 7 minutes to go here at the Emirates. Donny. Osimhen.
Still level here, but Manchester United
Benzema
making
now.
a push near the end.
Into Osimhen again. Rashford.
He's in with a chance.
Osimhen is not going to get it. Good closing down by Arsenal.
That's very effective.
The way this
Good
game's gone, I'd be
high
happy with the
pressing.
point, but of course, I don't want to just settle
And
for it.
so
I want to
into
go for the
final
3.
5 minutes.
Great block by McCann.
Effective challenge. Takes aim.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, guys. We're gonna do a little test. Have I tackled whoever the fuck number 6 is? Lisandro Martinez. So I've put the ball. If it's gone through my fucking foot again, I'm gonna put my controller through a wall. So I've tackled with Meccano. Somehow it's gone like that. Somehow I don't know how if Meccano's kind of ran
Just
past
over the
it really,
bar.
but
Excellent effort it was.
Hedegaard almost making it 3 for Arsenal. Like I said, I'd be happy with the point. I don't want to have to settle for it, but I'd be happy with it. Barely over from the Norwegian. He's been a fucking problem today. Gianluigi Donnarumma. Cucurella. McTominay
Donny van de
to
Beek.
Donny. Benzema
Now
making a bit of a
Benzema.
move. He's not the fastest, so we need to try and make someone do the moving for him. Osimhen. I cannot tell you how many times I have released that ball to Rashford. Let's look. 1 here when Ben White put the fucking tackle in. 2 there, and it hasn't done it. I hate this game sometimes, man. Good interception by Cucurella. McTominay still on for us. Aussie men. Rashi. Benzema asking for it. Benzema receiving it. I don't know why, to be honest, actually. He's too far out wide. Rashi. Aussie men. Back to you fucking... Oh, mate. It's that last pass. Where are my fullbacks? Guardiola. Cucurella does enough. Donny. Benzema's making a run. Are you kidding me?
Benzema might be dangerous.
I pressed to shoot. I've pressed to fucking shoot. I can't be arsed. I've pressed to fucking shoot. Why has this game got a response time of a dead bear? Another wasting time for the point. Why does this game have the response time of a dead fucking bear? I tried to shoot Benzema, it didn't shoot. I tried to pass Lozman for it to Rashford to go for the winner. He doesn't pass through. I know Arsenal probably deserve the 3 points more than us in this game. But why the fuck aren't basic functioning buttons of the game working? I can't be fucking arsed sometimes. Benzema could have had his name in the lights there. And the game just hasn't shot when I press B. Alexander and Aussie men for us. Ødegaard and Gakpo for them. I'm in absolute disgust, to be honest. The fact that there's such a delay on the buttons. I'm pressing B to shoot and it's not coming. It's a fucking joke, man. Not to mention their second goal. Cucurella tackling it all the way back to our fucking end. Looking at the stats, at full time, 59 to 41 in terms of possession, 10 shots to 8 in favour of Arsenal, 4.1 expected goals to 2.8. You could argue they deserve it, but you could argue that and they'll give a fucking shit. Why isn't it let Benzema shoot at the end? Man of the match goes to Victor Aussie men, rightfully so today. He had to fucking drag this team a little bit, and it has worked successfully to get us a point. Goal and assist for Aussie men, and a goal and assist for Alexander. Both of them helping out each other to help us get a point out of this one. As for Arsenal, man of the match goes to Martin Ødegaard with a goal and an assist. Cody Gakpo with a goal and a 7.6. I should say Martin Ødegaard got 7.9. And Rob Holding. Rob fucking Holding got the other assist. 6.5 or 6.6, sorry, for him though. I don't know how he got the other assist. How did the keepers do in that one? Because I feel like my keeper kind of sucked. Low-key. But not even low-key, high-key. I think my keeper kind of sucked. 6.4. Four shots on his goal, 2 saves, 2 conceded. How did Unai Simon do? 5.8. He must have done worse than me then. 3 shots on his goal, 2 conceded, and only 1 save. Not a lot of accuracy from us today. But a point, I guess, I'll take. Liverpool win. Doesn't really affect us. As long as Chelsea and our City drop points, we will still be top. But I have a horrible feeling Chelsea have beaten Everton. We're still unbeaten since the Leicester game. Which ain't too bad. Confident you can avoid defeat again. I'm not obsessed with the run. After a draw, I'm usually not obsessed with the run. Why didn't you let Benzema shoot? That could have been a fucking moment. That would have been an awesome moment. I pressed B and it didn't. I don't know if it would have gone in, but it's whatever. Guess at the end of the day, though, we should be pleased we got a draw. Better from your boys. I want to see much more desire, definitely.
Thank you for your
your time. Really appreciate that. That's all the questions we have for you.
Fucking hell, that's a pain in the arse. I think we've lost top spot. I didn't look before I went to the inbox. But also, got to be honest, I was worried that you're thinking about replacing me. New face to the club, stories in the papers. I suppose I just felt a bit insecure. Thanks for trying things out. You're doing great. Saved us a point there anyway. You big menace. They haven't played yet, but I can guarantee Chelsea will be on 34 and City will be on 33. Your squad monthly reporting gets to see the fucking table before this came up. Little update on the players again. Lembit Susar is rotting down here. He should be somewhere where he's playing. Once he gets to the January transfer window, he's going out on a loan. Definitely. He will be phenomenal. I don't think we'll ever get to use him, unfortunately. Lembit Sar as well will go up as well. Ricky Sepp I would like to have promoted too, but he is still only 15 years of age. There's a couple of players I'd like to have out on loan, but I don't want to fucking fill the squad out because we still haven't got our initial players gone yet. They brought up in the first place. I hope I've been playing pretty well lately. I'm feeling really good. Oh, that means I just won't be on the bench for the game against Bournemouth. You haven't been playing really good. But I was considering starting Benzema. And I don't want another Benzema-Ronaldo link-up after the last time I tried that. So, we'll see. I'll figure it out. But next time it will be Bournemouth. Chelsea won, but City lost. Spurs will always be better than City. Smile. Let's take a look at the results they got. They're the exact same goal difference now as Chelsea as well, by the way. Man City... Oh, they drew. Sorry, I can't count points. Man City drew 1-1 with Spurs, and Chelsea beat Everton 1-0. Which means Chelsea go top by a point after match week 14. They've got the same goal difference as us, because they've got one more win and less draws than us. They have lost more, to be fair. We've only lost one all season, and that was to bloody Leicester. Top 4 is Man City and Liverpool as well. Liverpool did get their victory to go within 5 points of 3rd place. Arsenal thereabouts in 5th place. We're not allowing them into the top 4, though. They can fuck off. Spurs in 8th. And reading down the relegation zone is Newcastle, West Brom, and Sheffield United. So, Sheffield... Oh, I think we've already agreed Sheffield will go down. So, for the double uploads for Saturday and Sunday, it will be Bournemouth and Galatasaray to round out our group stage in the Champions League. And then Sunday, it will be West Brom and Wolves. And then I will be back from England. All the spot recording won't need to occur anymore. We'll go back to the normal recording schedule. And we will get towards the January transfer window where we may make a big signing. And there is a big signing in mind who I'm still considering going for. I think I will if I can. And I think you know his name. He's on the short list. And it is just purely for vibes. We might bring him in. Not 100% definite on it. I'm still considering it. But, you know, why not? Why wouldn't we? We can, so we might as well. I've just realised his acceleration is 84, but his sprint speed is 63. He might play a bit like Ronaldo, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure that out very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, that will end this episode. However, a 2-2 draw against Arsenal, not really what we wanted, but it is better than dropping points. Take a look at the top scores right now. Luis Diaz, the first person to hit double figures in the Premier League. Osimhen on 5 for us. Bellingham on 5 for us as well. Fernandes on 4. We've kind of spread the goals out this year. Top assister is Finlay Alexander with 7 assists. Fernandes on there with 5. Osimhen also has 5. Rashford has 3. Any more for us? It isn't in the lineup for us. And the top clean sheet keeper is Nick Pope for Burnley. But we are up there with Donnarumma on 3 clean sheets. We've done it 2 less matches. So 2 more matches, Donnarumma would have had those clean sheets. Would have been equal with Pope. So that will round out this episode, like I said. We'll save it over. And I'll see you next time when we take on the Cherries. Old Trafford. I'm hoping for a desecration. But we'll see. Hope you guys have enjoyed, like I said, though. I'll see you next time.